If you've ever participated in debates on the basic tenets of religion, such as the existence of any gods, then you've probably heard some people say that atheism is somehow dogmatic or fundamentalist. This accusation is most often made by people who follow a certain religion, but sometimes you'll also hear it from other atheists. I think I know why this happens. Sometimes people hear certain words used in a negative context, and even though they have no idea what these words actually mean, they decide to reuse them for their own purposes because they think it's effective and it sounds good. I admit I've done this before. When I was 5 years old, I was at a family reunion at a very fancy restaurant. And for whatever reason, I thought it would be a good idea to say the F word in front of everyone. I only said it because I had heard my own father say it before. I had no idea what it actually meant, which is why I didn't expect that people would react to it as they did. The consequences of that incident made something very clear to me. It's so important to avoid using the wrong words at the wrong time. Dogmatic and fundamentalist are not the right words to describe atheism. For a position to be dogmatic, there must first be dogma to follow. For a position to be fundamentalist, there must be fundamentals to adhere to. So, what is the dogma of atheism? Well, the one position that atheists have in common is that they do not believe that any gods exist. And that's really all there is to it. If a person does believe that a god or gods exist, then they aren't an atheist. But if they do not, then they are an atheist. It's just that simple. So, can this be considered dogma? I don't think so. Dogma is an established doctrine of beliefs that are held as such an authority that to question them is not allowed. The question of whether any gods exist is something that atheists confront and address to the best of their abilities on a fairly regular basis. When people find out that you're an atheist, some of them will ask, "Why don't you believe in God?" And then you explain why you personally do not believe in God. And the answers can be different for every atheist. If someone, be they religious or atheist, comes up with a possible reason that a god may exist, no atheist is going to tell them, "Be silent, for such things must not be questioned." Atheists openly discuss this sort of thing quite often. We have no need to cover our ears and ignore it. We celebrate the freedom to ask questions and hold reasoned debates on any topic, including the one position that unifies us, especially because this freedom and this reasoning is what has led so many of us to atheism. If there were actual compelling evidence that any god existed, then it would have to be given consideration. And if it were indeed true, then I would have to conclude that a god or gods do exist, meaning I would no longer be an atheist. I am open to this possibility, though I don't think it's particularly likely at all. And I hope my fellow atheists share this open-mindedness. But can the same be said for religion? Are religions willing to acknowledge when their dogma is proven to be incorrect? Well, it's a mixed bag. Some adherents, when confronted with evidence, are willing to leave their faith. That's how a lot of us became atheists. Others may change their dogma, meaning it's not really dogma after all, and attend a congregation with a more liberal interpretation of theological issues. And then there are those who hold fast and cling to their dogma in the face of all evidence. They really do cover their ears and ignore it, which is unfortunate. And believe me, atheists do not aspire to be anything like these people, because atheism is nothing like that. We have no holy books that must not be questioned. Really, we have no holy anything. Atheists don't excommunicate other atheists for disagreeing with the God delusion or the end of faith. We do not have any prophets issuing allegedly divine revelations that are treated as authoritative. We're all free to disagree with well-known atheists like Richard Dawkins, Sam Harris, P.Z. Myers, Daniel Dennett, and Christopher Hitchens, and they even disagree with each other. But there are no sects of atheism like Dawkinism or Myerism or Hitchinism. There is no Pope of atheism. There are no atheist synods. There are no atheist fatwas. There are no sacred rituals for us to perform. There are no laws of atheism for us to follow. Atheism is descriptive. If someone does not believe in any gods, that means they can be described as an atheist. Atheism is not prescriptive. It does not tell atheists what to do or what to think. This is something that each of us has to figure out for ourselves. As an atheist, I personally look forward to the challenge. But if you're not up to the task, well, then there's always religion.